Two, three, let's play hide and seek. 4, 5, 6, run away from me. 7, 8, 9, tree hollow you hide. I'm here. 2, in the dark you can see. Here's a oak tree. 7, 8, 9, you're shivering from your spine. 10, I'm here. You're sweating from your fear. 12, one step, I'm near. 13, you're dead. Your shadow is moving under the moon and the dead tree. Your body is moving under the tree. Your shadow is moving under the moon and the dead tree. Your body is moving under the tree. Your shadow is moving under the moon and the dead tree. Your body is moving under the tree. Two, three, let's play hide and seek. 4, 5, 6, run away from me. 7, 8, 9, tree hollow you hide. I'm here. 2, in the dark you can see.
Hello. Holy cow. We can't just have a normal night. My dog has to be dumb. Welcome to the dungeon. We'll be your tour guide. How's it going, team?
What's up? Are we
Yeah.
muted?
Live.
Hey, I got buttons now. Nobody's muting now. I got all that
Push,
fixed.
push.
You know, this is even fixed. You know, we got to have that.
Good Lord, my eardrums are burst. Blaylock around?
If it was, he just missed.
Nope.
That is for true, Crit and Miss. Welcome to Crit and Miss. I haven't had a chance just because things have been chaotic, but welcome to our newest followers. Crit and Miss being one of those. Check them out. I don't know who's with us right now, but I will take care of it. For some D&D as well. And we like to bring our communities together, especially smaller streamers like ourselves. And thanks to 10003, neat name, for the follow. Thanks. We were finally over 200, and we got another sub in there from Wombat Warrior. Thanks, Wombat. We are glad to have you here.
You were so excited for a moment until you read who the name was.
Dude, yeah, okay. Housekeeping before we get started. All right. So, and we are off next week. So our schedule, and I'll try to get something pretty put together, but our schedule is we're off next week, then we'll be back, then we'll be off again, then we'll be back for the duration. And because of that is because of Midland Mall Comic Con. So if you're in the Michigan area, Midland, come up and see us. If you haven't heard about this, you haven't been around, we'll be there hosting hour and a half one-shot adventures, me and Mike. No experience required. Stop on by, sit at the table. We've got some fun adventures set up for you, so you don't want to miss that. Okay, so there's that. We're also going to have a giveaway. This is going to be our giveaway. We're going to be giving those away, so stop by our booth and sign up, and we'll have those to give away. Can you pay for my flights? Oh, I would love to. I really would. It would be so much fun. And we have some friends, some Dungeoneers in the international community, and I would love to meet them all on purpose. I want to meet you on purpose. In person. I wish we had that kind of income flowing through. Mike will pay for it all. So
Sure.
So this week,
go stand on the corner.
yeah, then we'll have money rolling in. This week's beer of the week is Sweet Repute. It is a wheat wine with maple syrup aged in bourbon barrel. So, I get that. So, if you want to see some reviews on that and other great beer, check out our partner over at Half-Ass Beer Review. And this comes in at about 12%. Now, I don't think I've had a wheat wine. But I know the barley wines are a little rough for me. They're super, super boozy. I like a boozy stout.
Founders make good stuff, though.
Founders does make good stuff. Their French
Very
Toast
good stuff.
Bastard is really good. Much better than some of the others. So
As you know, we can't have alcohol tasting like alcohol.
that's right.
Tastes like pancakes.
Yeah, it's got to taste like cinnamon rolls.
Or caramel apples. This is delicious.
Raspberry.
Raspberry. Yeah.
I have a little thing of raspberry for my wine.
All right. Do any of you have anything else?
Let's go.
Ready to die.
All right.
Oh, let's go.
Let's
Murder
get
all.
started. Okay. Let's get some traveling music going here.
The wheels on the bus go round. Wheels on the wagon go round and round.
Round and round.
All right. Get to try out all these new buttons. Last week, the party gathered in Candor's Keep. I'm here, restart. Great. And getting their things together, they made some important decisions. A couple of the party members were surprised to make a decision to assist Hugh in his passing. Gwenton was not keen to this, and they decided against it, went and found Deacon, and got in a cart and traveled north towards Briarfork. Resting before the forest.
Thank you.
What? Oh. Resting before the forest, they had a curious feeling that they were being watched. We wake with them the next morning as they prepare to travel onward. As soon as I get to my stuff.
We did get a full rest in, right?
You did get a full rest. Everybody can check to reset everything and all that fun stuff. The morning starts out well. You load into the cart. The sky is dark and blocks a lot of the sun from showing, clouds rolling in the distance with a bit of thunder from time to time. The air grows cooler as you enter under the cover of the trees. The sounds of animals and cracking sticks and leaves can be heard in the distance. It's an eerie place, even in the daylight. The wheels tumble through the forest. Deacon looks back at Bishop. Hey, you know, Bishop, I've considered stopping this route altogether. Just surrender that ships are better from former travel. I'd almost rather take my chances with the Sogwain and Kraken over this damned forest in the pass. More and more locals keep trying to come up here and they just don't understand the danger.
That would hinder Briarfork greatly, as I have just learned that passage by ship takes a long time.
Yeah, I agree, but people are losing their lives. Death dogs and... Well, you remember we saw those last time.
I do. Have you ever thought of hiring a group to travel with you?
Well, isn't that what you're doing right now?
That would be true. I'm
But
talking a more permanent solution.
Yeah, you know I charge so little for this trip, I'd have to double or triple my rates just to get through the pass. Let alone
That
everything
wouldn't
else.
be a bad thing for you.
It is if it's cheaper to take a ship around. I don't know.
4-day travel from here to there compared to weeks on a ship.
You know, maybe I'll just retire. I'm getting pretty old. I just turned 40. Maybe it's time to settle down.
Seems you and the madam had quite the relationship.
Oh, if I was gonna settle down, you know where it'd be. Sell this old horse and wagon. You know what I could get with that kind of money?
I don't.
Oh, you're telling me you'd sell the horse for some horse?
You got it, naked man.
Why not just raise your rate?
Even raising my rate, I risk myself getting hurt.
True.
I think they should just shut the pass down.
DM, has he talked about what is in this pass? Has anybody inquired about this yet?
Not to any of you.
I know. I was gonna say I already know.
Oh, okay. What exactly is the danger?
Mainly death dogs, which I don't even know if that's a name for them, but these things, they creep into your camp at night. They steal your kids, take a bite out of your face, They'll swarm you, and you can't see them. They're fast, they're quick.
Definitely sounds bad.
Why don't you move us along a little faster?
Can you not build some sort of fortified carriage specifically for this area that would protect you from them?
This is a fortified carriage. You don't like my work?
Does it look fortified?
As you look around, there's like a few extra boards where you wouldn't see on a normal cart, but nothing real major.
Industrial strength cloth.
Did you make this cart yourself?
Yeah, I bought it and I modified it.
Perhaps I suggest you sink a little bit more time into learning the arts of craftsmanship. I think you could make some improvements here, and I don't know anything about craftsmanship.
Hey, I'm no Burrowstone, but I'm pretty handy with my hands.
Bro, who?
Burrowstone. You'll probably
is-
meet him.
My last name.
Have you ever told us your last
I don't
name?
think I've ever heard your last
I don't
name.
think you've ever said that before. No. Well, look at that. Bishop Burlstone. What's your middle name? Bob?
I think you said
I-
Bill.
Do not have a middle name.
Ah. Bishop Burlstone.
Is that a family name?
That has a nice ring to it. I like it.
It is the family that found me and brought me in.
Mhm.
Deacon kind of slaps the reins on the horses and you continue forward. From time to time, using your passive perceptions, anyone with over a 15 perception,
Nope.
15 or greater, I think one or two of you have that. Jade, you probably have
I
that.
do not.
I do.
Okay. You just
We're
see
just whistling past the graveyard here.
I don't see nothing.
You see shadows dart through the forest. Animal-like, maybe humanoid, is hard to tell.
Gentlemen, I think we're being followed. Did you not see the shadows?
Hmm.
They're,
Maybe
they're
you
moving.
should keep that bow at the ready. No,
I think you are correct.
I'm gonna bring out one of the javelins and just kind of place it by my side.
Would you guys
Okay.
like to meet my new friend,
No,
Gunner?
No.
He
We
might
should not-
need to be.
Hey, if you're going to bring anyone else on the cart, you're going to have to pay for them.
Well, I'm going to keep him handy. He may need to be summoned, so please, Oz, don't kill him this time. If something happens and we need to fight, please.
Perhaps we should only summon him if a fight is in progress, not in anticipation of a fight.
Well, that's all I'm saying. If it looks like it's going to go sideways, we may need some help.
I don't know about you,
You-
but I'm not very keen on having a dragon just hanging around.
Well, he won't bite you.
I beg to differ. He would have bit
Well-
me if I gave him the chance.
We will not have a repeat of what happened in Briarfork.
I agree. I promise not to set the forest on fire.
Good, because we're in it.
It gets
You won't. Go ahead.
It gets awkwardly quiet on the cart for a while as you all contemplate the things that have been happening. You hear the creaking of the wheels traveling through thick mud and across stone. The trees begin to thin out slightly as You begin to pass through the ranges. The mountains stretch high into the sky around you, along both sides of the road. But you see you're on a pretty well-traveled path. The air is chilly and snow from the mountain blows down on you, and you can see it lightly covering the bushes and plants that surround the area. You travel for a few more hours. The forest fades in the distance as you continue through Sardin's Pass. And in the distance, you see some smoke rising up along the path.
Mm-hmm.
As you continue...
Jade!
Not me. Not me. Don't look at me. Gunner's still tucked away.
As you continue closer, you see an overturned cart, debris and contents spilled over the ground. Deacon looks back. Is this what I was talking about, Bishop? These people, these commoners, they come in from Candos, they try to get up to Briarfork, stuff happens. You see...
This is a new development.
Yeah. Quite a bit's happened since you've been gone.
We should get the cart out of the way.
You
Please
see a...
stop, Deacon.
You see a human and a tabaxi woman standing around a fire that's been built, trying to stay warm, burning parts of the cart. Deacon shouts out, "Hey, what happened?" The man says, "Death dogs. They ran down from the sides of the mountain, turned our cart over, and jug our horses away. Imagine they're eating them now. It's getting colder, so we decided to warm up for the evening before heading north."
A dog? You say that the cart got turned over by a dog?
They're big. They're like small horses. Glowing eyes, sharp teeth, drooling.
Sounds very unpleasant.
You're lucky to be alive.
Yeah, fancy that you came through. Any way you can help us out?
Well, why
I was
did they take you? And
I'll start examining the cart while you guys are talking.
Okay. You can see there's like massive claw marks on the side of the cart. The wheels are broken. He looks at you, Jade. We went and hid. We pushed a few of them off, stabbed a few, and they ran away.
Is there any laying around?
Nope. There's blood.
So where's the bodies at?
I don't think we actually killed any of them.
Do you have any injuries yourselves?
He pulls back his arm, and you can see like some scrapes and things. Just a bite.
I will get down and use a healing kit
Okay.
and
Roll
wrap
it up.
his arm.
You said there was a human and a tabaxi, correct?
Yep.
Is the only one that's been talking is the human?
Yep.
Okay. Moslin,
Yes.
can you do anything about this cart if I turn it upright?
It's pretty damaged,
Four.
but I could try to do my best.
Four hit points, Chris.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to need some help here. I'm going to turn this cart over, and we'll need to put the wheel back in place so Marsling can do his work.
I'll hop out and help.
Hey, yeah, thanks. I appreciate the help.
Still surprised you lived through this.
Me too.
I think you would be better prey than the horses. But that's just me thinking. You ready, Oz?
I suppose. Am I better prey? I'm 3.
Or we're just
1,
doing this by hand.
2,
Okay, guess we are.
3.
Go ahead and roll strength checks with advantage, one of you.
You don't want me to do it.
Oh, I didn't do that with advantage. Oh, why are you so slow? Digital dice, why are you so slow?
Make sure hardware acceleration is on.
It's
There is
Come
a
on.
setting I saw where you can change the speed of your dice. It's in your dice sets.
Is it? All right, I'm
Mhm.
gonna have to look at that because this thing's going like a snail right now.
I noticed it the other day, and I'm like, oh, that's a thing?
Yeah. All right. 23. You
Okay.
probably saw it, but yeah,
Yep.
23.
All right, you lift it up, and the cart sets over. Thanks. That should help quite a bit. I was wondering, though, if you could help us with an additional thing. I think it would be best if you just left your things here and headed back where you came from. You see him flash a devilish grin before letting out a loud whistle. Rustling can be heard from the nearby bushes. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Don't follow. What is going on here?
It was too good to be true.
Let me switch the map, cause I'm in a and I'm in a map.
Hey, this is the first time we've had combat in what, like 2 months.
Oops, I forgot to change the map, and I gotta fix the map that you can see everything.
You've now entered the Twilight Zone. Oh.
All right. So I got to move some people because Marslin, I'm going to say, or Oz, you're going to be over here with,
Give me my furry friend over there. There we go.
yep. And I'd say Marslin, you're close. Bishop, you were right there because you were patching him. And Gwenton, what were you doing during all this?
I was just sitting on the thing the entire time next to Deacon.
Okay. All right. Hold on. I've got to bring up all this stuff. What happened? Oh, nope. I did that wrong. Dun, 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 bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. First time doing this. Got your initiatives right now. All right.
All right, can
So
I
is
roll
this-
initiative
Is this
now?
a new theme now for you to be singing while you do this?
Maybe.
All right, roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Yeah.
It's so slow. Why?
Three hours later.
No kidding. 18.
All right. Gwenton, you're up.
The only time we're getting that 20 probably all night. I'm just gonna try talking to him, saying why we don't need to fight right now. Just let us through. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. I've got a couple things here. Let's see. He has his weapon out, and he's going to make attack against Bishop. First attack misses. Second attack. Second attack will hit. Yes. Okay. You take 8 points of slashing damage. And then he makes an offhand attack. And he misses. And turns over. And the next one. Looking. It's a new thing for me.
Combat?
Yes, a combat.
Be gentle, it's my first time.
Yeah. Marsland. Let's see. Let's see where your AC's at. Okay. First attack. Hits. Second attack. Hits. Offhand. Misses. Okay. First attack. You are hit for 4 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Second attack is for 5 points of slashing damage, and he misses on his third. As he runs up to you with his sword and begins slashing into you, he takes his dagger and he stabs towards you, and you kind of duck out of the way, kind of confused at what's going on. All this is happening very quickly.
I almost instinctively said that I was going to have one of those. I can't do that anymore.
What's that?
Uncanny.
Have the damage.
Oh. All right. Jade, you are up.
I am going to see that Marsland is in trouble, so I'm going to shoot at that guy next to
Okay.
him.
Oh, hold on. I didn't switch it. Sorry. There we go. All right.
21 to hit
That hits.
and 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to the east 2 slots, 10 feet.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. Jade knocks a bow and draws back and fires, hitting the raider, and you see the arrow sink into him, and he takes his sword and he just cuts it off, and there's a little stick sticking out of him. Oz, you are up.
Excellent. I am still unequipped, correct? Because I was lifting a cart.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to first action will be to rage.
I forgot to load that up, and so let me.
It's fine. We can just keep going. It's fine. We can just roll it later. Be fine.
Sorry.
Bye, Marsland.
Go ahead and roll the d20 for me.
Yeah. Come on. 17.
17. Okay.
I
Okay.
just separate you. Why? So probably, you know what I'll probably do is I'll probably preempt you. I'm going to rage so that we can have this ready. So it's not as much downtime.
Yeah. You feel power in your chest, and for the next 10 minutes, you must shout when you speak.
Sounds good. Okay. I'm going to.
You're not shouting.
I have a very loud voice. You don't
Yeah.
want me to do that. We're going to do this for thematic reasons.
Yeah, within reason.
Yes. Now. Did it work?
It did.
There it is.
Yep.
There. Why is
Okay.
it so slow? All right. And first attack.
You got your knuckles.
Yup. You can probably see that before it actually resolves on my screen.
That hits.
There. 19 to hit. Okay. I'm just going to do both of them. There we go. And then we'll just resolve the damage after.
Yep. That's fair with the way your dice are. That misses.
Okay. And a 10. All right. So there.
Holy moly.
It's really
That
bad.
is slow.
Yeah, it's really bad. 6 damage.
Okay. You see,
Yeah.
is that it?
Move bonus. I didn't count the +2 for the rage.
Okay.
+2 melee, so it's 8 damage.
All right.
Okay, and that's everything.
Okay. So you see Oz yell out, and he runs forward. And you just hear his feet slamming into the ground, and he's like, "Rah!" And it just a fist comes forward, and you hear the bone cracking as it hits. He just punches and pummels away, and blood spurts out over Marsland across your chest from from his mouth. Bishop, you are up.
All right, that gentleman that I was helping, I'm going to attack.
Okay. Okay, that misses.
14. Okay. Is this how you treat travelers? You will not get away with this.
Is that it?
I will do flurry of blows.
Okay.
For my bonus action. $17.
That does hit.
And my... Oh, hold on. Forget about that second one. 16. Forget about that one. I'm doing something else. Okay, so that one will hit for 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I will light up. My other fist will light up, and I will use my healing hand on myself.
Okay.
And I heal for 7. And that's my turn.
All right. See Bishop punch forward, connecting once, and as he does, just kind of, and you kind of hear like mechanics mending themselves. Marsland, you are up.
What is going on? Why are you attacking us? And I'm going to cast Mold Earth right in front of me and excavate a cube of earth underneath his feet, causing him to drop down.
Okay, how far? Is it 5 foot?
5 foot.
Okay. So he's
He's just very confused as to why we went from helping them to suddenly everything's chaos.
Okay, he's in a pit. All right, is that it?
That's it.
All right. So Oz, you just see the ground just you see it curl back like it's folding open, and this guy, he just falls down into the pit, and he's looking up at you. All right, let's go here.
That's not good.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Let me look here and see what we got to work with here. All right. Bishop, this one's going to attack you first. And that will hit. And for sake of ease, the other two are going to fire their crossbow at Gwenton. Gwenton, what's your AC?
18.
Okay, first one misses. Second one hits. All right, so Bishop, you take 7 points of slashing damage. Gwenton, you take 8 points of piercing damage. Gwenton, you are up.
I'm going to cast Dumar's Grace on myself.
Okay.
Level 2. And then try to hit to see if anything happens for once.
I so
No,
want
I'm
you
pretty
to
sure
hit.
nothing happens. 11.
You just miss. This is the most disappointing thing. All right, that's it.
Mm-hmm. So I
Okay.
can do. Only got one attack.
All right. Our bandit is going to attack Bishop. Really? How do you get stuck in a corner? That misses. God, I can't even roll the next one because it's got a resolve.
Ice bow.
And that one misses. He's rolling really bad, so. And that one misses.
Okay
It
with
was
it.
a 9, 9, and a 5. So. All right. This other gentleman is. Come on, you can do it. Okay. He rolls and he jumps up and climbs out of the pit. Hold on. Brain. Okay, and okay. Jade, you are up.
Okay. So I'm going to yell at everybody, let him know that I'm bringing the dragon out,
Okay.
and I am going to have him appear right next to Marsland, to the west of Marsland.
Okay.
Then I'm going to attack the guy getting out of the hole.
Okay.
$11.
That does not hit.
Okay. Then I'm going to yell to Gunner to protect Marsland and have him attack the guy.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's attacking.
Yes. He follows me.
Yep.
Okay. So that would be 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
And I think it's a 1d6. Seven.
All right. All right. Jade summons Gunner out. Gunner appears right beside Marsland, looks at Marsland for a moment, licks his lips, and then takes a bite out of the bandit there, and then it's Oz.
So is there still a bandit in the hole?
Nope, he's next to the hole. There's a
He's
hole
next
right
to
in
the
front
hole.
of you. Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm gonna use. It's a bonus action to switch out to the weapon, or is it just a regular free action?
Are you just drawing it? Because like your knuckles are on your hand, so are you just pulling it out?
Yeah, I'm just pulling it out because
Yeah,
I don't
no.
have to drop anything. Yeah, so
Yeah.
just pull it out.
Yep, free action.
Okay, cool. And so, with that in mind, we're going to attack with the polearm, the halberd. There we go. Okay, and that is a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, and there. +2 for the rage. 14 damage. And I'm going to use my bonus action to hit him with the butt of the halberd as well.
Okay.
Gosh, this is ridiculous.
You should fix
Screw you,
that.
digital die. Huh?
You should fix that.
I've checked multiple browsers. Sorry, bud. And D&D
No, it's-
Beyond forums have all said that, hey, it's nothing you can do. I've turned off all the settings. I've done it all, baby.
That
but
misses.
anyway, misses. Yeah, there we
Yep.
go. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
No, no. Can I get around? What's that hole gonna do? Is that just difficult
It's a-
terrain?
Well, it's a 5-foot hole, so you'd have to crawl into it and crawl out of it.
It's gross.
It's a bit
Can I
more than
jump it?
difficult terrain.
Can I
Um,
jump it?
No, because that
Yes.
would be more of an action. You can, but I would say that would be an action rather than a movement.
I can move through allies, though, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. It's my first time in D&D, so usually I'm just sitting at range. I don't have to worry about all this stuff up close, personal.
Where are you
So-
moving to?
I got it.
Okay.
See, this is moving fine. There. Okay.
Okay. All good.
All
All
done.
right.
All right. No
Gunner.
more whining.
Gunner's going to do an infused strike
For
on
what?
that guy.
Hold on.
Any creature within 30 feet of the Drake, he can use his reaction for a 1d6.
Hold on.
Okay.
We haven't really seen him work much, so I need.
Oh, I know. I was sitting here trying to. We've only used him once. No matter how much you read, you're always like, okay, what can I do with him?
Okay, yeah, just roll a 1d6 and add that
Yeah.
to.
6.
Okay.
Fire damage.
All right. Bishop, you are up.
Another attack.
That hits.
For 6. Going to another bonus action flurry of blows.
Okay.
2 more attacks. That one hits. That one hits 4. For 20 damage.
All right.
If I were you, I would call this off now.
give me all your things, and you can walk away with your life. Marsland, you're up.
I am going to cast. Does casting a ranged spell have a downside if you're standing next to somebody?
Yes, you have disadvantage. Unless it's a touch spell.
In that case, I'm gonna reach out and cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
13.
That does not hit.
That is my turn.
As you reach out to touch him, he just smacks your head away and turns back toward your hand away and turns back toward Oz. All right. Bring this up. 2 bandits are going to shoot at Quentin, and the third one is going to attack Bishop. So Bishop. That's a hit.
They
Quentin.
can keep hitting AC of 20.
Quentin, what's your AC?
18.
Okay. Miss. And a hit. Hey man, it's just what the dice are doing. Bishop, 2 points of damage. Quentin, 8 points of damage. And make a concentration check.
Check or saving throw.
It's just a straight concentration check.
That's just a d20.
Unless you have Warcaster or whatever.
I do have that actually. I just
Oh.
picked it up. 17. I keep it.
There you go. Yeah. Biggest Warcaster's big, so you keep it going. All right, Quentin, you're up.
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon right here next to the far left guy, the bandit, the one right here.
Hold on.
I just moved so you could see where I wanted him.
Yep. And I didn't see it because I'm.
Is there anything?
Okay. Where do you want what?
Right here, next to this person.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm going to swing at the bandit right in front of me. And Buck says I miss. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I do nothing.
Okay. Let's take a look. Oh no. No, you missed.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Because we determined the spiritual weapon starts my next turn. I can use it to attack, right? Because of the bonus action to cast it.
Yes, yeah. All right. So I got to bring up the right sheet here. It's going to attack Bishop. Bishop's the only one in range. First attack. That was almost a nat 20. That does miss. That misses. And that is a nat 1.
Ranged.
Nope. It's melee. Piercing.
Okay. Pulled muscle. You deal half damage on your next 2 attacks.
Okay. As he slices furiously at Bishop, Bishop just keeps moving out of the way. And then you see him grab his arm. Ah! And this other one is going to attack Oz. First attack. Oz, what's your AC?
14.
Okay. Second attack hits. Third attack hits. All right, so the first attack. You take 6 points of slashing damage, so reduced to 3. And 7 points of piercing damage, reduced to 3. Jade, you are up.
Feels good to be a rager.
I'm gonna go for the one just south of me.
Okay.
23.
That hits.
10 points.
Okay.
And then my dragon. So I got a question. So it's a +5 to hit. So I have my unarmed strike, which is a +5. Could I just use that so it could multiply everything it needs in one turn and go faster?
Yeah, that's should be fine.
Yeah, I mean it's still a +5. 13.
That does not hit.
All right, done.
Okay. Jade fires an arrow and again sticks into the chest. You can see him getting angry. As Oz, it's your turn.
Okay, going to raise the halberd. 15 to hit.
That does not hit as he parries it away.
Okay, and bonus action, hit it with the butt of the spear or of the halberd. That's a 25 to hit.
That does hit.
It'll be for 9 damage.
Okay.
So, yeah, because the +2 for the raging.
Yep.
Okay, and that is the end of my turn.
You stab forward at the bandit. He takes his sword and he parries it away. And as he flings it away, you just keep spinning it and bring the butt of the polearm up and just smack him right across the face. Marsland, you get hit by a tooth as he spits it out of his mouth. Bishop, you're up.
Okay. Attack the guy. That's a miss.
That does not hit.
That's my turn. Well, hold on just a minute. All right, I'm going to spend a key point and go into patient defense.
Okay.
So it gives me the dodge action
Okay, that's what? Disadvantage on attack rolls?
against me, yes.
Yep. Okay. All right. Bishop, he swings and misses, and then Gwenton and Oz, you hear like the gears turn and spin, and he just kind of steps down into a stance. And you, Gwenton, you're close. You see his feet like bury into the path a bit, like almost like he just drilled down into the ground. Marsland, you're up.
All right. Out of the pile of soil that I excavated, it's gonna form into a hand and reach towards the bandit,
Okay.
trying to grab him. And I need you to move the roll a strength check, saving throw, save.
Is it a saving throw?
Save.
Okay. Here we go. It's a 9.
All right. You're restrained and. Oh no, where'd it go? There it is. Take 8 points of damage.
All right. The hand, you see it come up out of the hole. Oz, you just see this massive stone hand, like a giant or a titan reaching through the earth, and it reaches out and it grabs the bandit, and as it squeezes, he just pops in its hand, and the head kind of rolls off the top of the hand, and you see the rest of it kind of oozing out of the fingers of this stone hand. It's like squeezing a Long John jelly donut.
Gusher.
Gusher. Yeah. All right.
We apparently lost Biddle at some point in time.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
He looks like he's back.
Okay. Can you bring this up? Yep, even still in the same one. All right, good deal. That leads us to... All right, bandits. And same course of action as before. So, Bishop, you have what, 22 AC? Natural 1.
20 AC, but disadvantage.
Ah, well, he got a 1, so. And now Gwenton. He misses. Gwenton.
Melee again.
These are both on Gwenton. Yeah, it was a. Yes. Yes, it was.
Yep.
What is the effect?
Off balance. All enemies that attack you before your next turn add 1d6 to their attack rolls.
Okay. That's a thing. Gwenton, you are up.
Did I get hit by anything?
Nope.
Okay. I will swing the mace to the face. That's a nat 20. I
Nice.
finally fucking hit
hit!
something.
Yay!
Maximum damage. Slash to the ribs.
Okay. So
Okay. Hold on, I gotta look stuff up so I can describe this. Because we've been waiting for weeks. Weeks.
literally since the campaign started.
Yeah, it's never, ever worked. So, okay.
And when you do it, it's going to be for 5 points to Bishop.
Okay. So, Bishop, you see Gwenton run up and he kind of leaps into the air and it's not going to matter on the card, by the way. But he brings the mace down, and as he does, as he's cracking into the skull of the bandit, the mace illuminates with energy, and you see an arc, almost like a golden lightning, arc out and slam into you. And as you do, you can hear your gears realigning as you're healed for 5 points of damage.
Okay. And then it's just max damage, so 7 bludgeoning to...
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
He just slumps to the ground dead.
I didn't realize he was hit.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he wasn't hit.
Oh, okay. And then the... Sorry, got to back
He's
to
a
spells now.
lackey. Lackeys.
The spiritual weapon is going to hit... That one next. Attempt to hit. 15
That hits.
for 4 damage.
Okay.
Wow. Roll the lowest on that D8 possible. And that is my turn.
All right. This one's going to attack Bishop. You still have the dodge action, I'm guessing.
Yep.
All right. Hold on. Okay. He misses. Misses. And gotta look. Actually, need to look back at. Oh, he did hit on one of them. Sorry. That was it. Just one. For 9 points of slashing damage. As he sticks his blade in and just twists it a bit and pulls it out. Jade, you are up.
Okay, I am going to attack the last bandit.
I would say you need to get a little clear. That cart's kind of there.
Oh, okay.
It's also not the last bandit. There's 2 more on the other side of that cart.
Well, the one with the face.
Was this sword?
Was this sword?
It's the sword that's just chilling there?
That's his spiritual weapon.
Oh.
It's just a regular sword. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll move 25 to the west.
Okay. Have to get there first. Okay.
Oh, that sucks. 15.
What? Oh,
15.
1 second. That does hit.
Oh, my.
I mean, if you guys want
10.
me to put harder things up against you, I can.
No. So that's 10 points.
Okay.
And then I'll move Gunner next to him.
Okay.
And that is 18 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 26. Five damage.
All right. As you fire an arrow into this one, it thunks in as Gunner bites into him. Oz, you're up.
Yay! All right. So I'm going to assist the dragon by moving in close, and because that's not within 10, correct? Because
Not,
it's diagonal.
yeah, not where you're at.
Diagon alley.
Diagonally.
Diagonally. Okay. Oh, thank you. Now, that's so nice. Yeah, it was a Windows update. 17 to hit.
Okay, you hit. Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah, that's nice. Thanks, Windows, you freaking jerk. Okay, and plus that's 11 damage because of the rage. Bonus action. Hit it with the butt of the sphere. 24.
That hits.
Okay, and 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Wow. That's really nice with the butt of my spear. Yeah.
Okay. You stick the halberd into him, and you just hear, like sticking a knife into a watermelon, just, and then you rip it out the side, and as you do, you bring the butt of the halberd up and kind of just stick it inside of the wound and push upward, and you see the tip of the halberd kind of come out his mouth, and you just pull it out, and he just slumps to the ground.
We were trying to help you! Hey.
Okay.
Okay, and now, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I use my bonus action, so now I'm going to stand there, and I'm going to point my halberd at the archer there. You're next. Thank you.
All right. Bishop, you are up.
All right. I'm going to use all 40 feet to get to him.
Okay.
Get bum rushed.
That's as close as you can get.
I suggest you surrender. We will not kill you.
Is that the end?
That's it.
Okay. Marsland, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move over to here.
What the heck?
That's Marsland.
gonna run. And I'm going to bring the hand with me.
Okay.
You can hold it while you're running.
I'm outside of range, so I'm not going to take any action. Well, yeah, any additional action. But the hand is going to move along with me.
Okay. Where is it? Is it beside you?
Yeah, we'll say it's right there.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we get a picture.
All right. So this hand, which just kind of lets go of the remaining pieces of the other bandit, just over between Gwen and Oz. All right. The bandits both say, "To hell with that! We're out of here." Gwenton, you do get an opportunity attack if you want to take it.
Let's go! Kill him, sword! Kill him!
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
For 7 points of damage?
As he starts to run away, your sword just whoosh, and the body keeps running while the head stays behind.
A lot of decapitation in this fight.
You're using a lot of sharp objects.
Well, one was a hand.
Right. All right, and I'm just going to ask a general question to the group. Does anyone want to pursue or attack the remaining one?
No.
Let them go.
No.
My name is Oz, and I am very angry.
Oh no. What are you doing, Oz?
I'm going to use my full movement, and I'm going to Starlight Step over there to try and reach them.
Okay, that's what, 30 feet?
Yep.
Oh,
Fine.
gosh. It's like
So-
that scene from Inglourious Bastards where the woman's running out of the house.
Yes.
All right, you got to that point.
All right, did I Starlight Step already?
Yep, that was your Starlight Step.
Oh, now I'll run.
Okay.
Wait, hold
5,
on. There I
10,
am. Yeah. There.
15, 20, 25,
There.
30. What's your
Okay.
movement?
That is the movement of 30. I could dash, but then I can't do anything because I'd stare at it. Can I
Yep.
tackle it?
Not from here.
I mean, if I dash,
No.
fine. I'll dash, and then I'll get in front of it.
Okay. So we're going to say there's an imaginary 10-foot gap here.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
All right. And now the rage ends because I haven't done anything, and now I'm just going to start breathing heavily.
Fill in with
You
your
need
breath.
to die!
All right.
Go
Bishop,
forward
you
today.
said you're not doing anything. Marsland, are you doing anything?
No.
Okay. You all see Oz just zip appear and start running down there.
Don't need to kill him, Oz.
He is going
Shitting
to
himself?
try to run away from you. Okay. Oz, you get an opportunity attack.
I do. I will
Yeah.
take advantage of this opportunity attack.
Oh no.
And we are going to attack with the halberd That is a 16 to hit.
That definitely hits.
All right, and I am not
Though-
raging any longer, but
Though I
that is
didn't see the
14
attack
damage.
come up. Your dice aren't coming up. Whatever you need to do for that.
I see him on mine.
It's posting for everybody. I mean, it's
Okay.
just hitting the thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll
So if
reload.
it's
I'll
a
reload
hit-
Chrome and see if it's doing.
No, I'll reload.
Like,
There it is. It was me. All right. As he runs by you, you just throw the halberd out, and it pierces through his chest, and he tumbles forward. As you leap forward toward your halberd, you kind of grab it like a pole jump, and rip it out, and it just splits him from back to butt crack. And you bring it back around, and you stand on the other side of him. He's just kind of split halfway in the back. He's just, everything just kind of spills out onto the ground.
guys, I got him.
And it's
Didn't got it for a
survivors.
minute.
Okay. As combat comes to the end, you hear Deacon, I got my crossbow with it!
Yeah.
Don't worry, Deacon.
What happened?
All's good. I'm going to go around and collect my arrows.
Okay, you get half
How,
back.
how long do I have to yell like a moron?
10 minutes.
Okay. Looks like you got yourself another card.
Why is he yelling?
I think he's a little angry still. Tried helping them, and they turned on him.
Oh. Well, I can't pull another cart, so
I figured we'd just leave the card here.
yeah. And he looks up and around. Well, unless you want to clean this up, give him a proper burial or whatever. I know how Bishop feels about that. We should hit the road, and I think we can make a save point by nightfall.
I could
I think we
dig
should
some
search
grave.
the bodies.
Oz, the fight is over. You don't have to keep yelling.
I'm not yelling.
We will not be leaving these bodies on the road like this.
I can
suggest-
excavate some graves for them.
Indeed,
would be-
we should check to see if they have any loot.
Most appreciated, Marslin.
One is
Why?
already open.
Yeah,
Start
one's open.
lining up bodies.
I'll go by the first one I made and just pop, excavate one for each of them.
Okay. So there's a pseudo mass grave dug up.
Are
I'll
you
grab
happy
Both, I'll
with
grab
yourself?
both parts of the one
Oz?
that I split in two over here.
We did not need to kill the last two. Are you happy with yourself?
White.
Oz,
10
you,
minutes.
yeah, we'll say it's been 10 minutes. And you said you were searching
Thank
the
you.
bodies?
Yes, I'm searching bodies and cart.
Okay. The bodies, you find about 43 gold pieces, 37 silver, and 110 copper. Outside of that, you find 2 scimitars and some light crossbows and things if you want that kind of stuff. A couple daggers.
I would take a light crossbow.
You could copy that in text real quick. I want to make sure I wrote it down correctly.
Whatever you wrote down is what you have.
Got it.
Okay, 1,000 gold,
Yeah.
5 legendary weapons.
It's recorded. I can't
Got
be
it.
that crazy.
Sounds
Yeah.
right.
You were able to get most of the loot. Some of it was damaged with the pieces of the one bandit that was squeezed out like Play-Doh. But you move all the bodies into the holes that Marslin dug up. Deacon standing there. We need to go. Let's get this done. And you don't want to have a service and sing a song, do you?
I saw the Play-Doh bandit, right?
Yeah, I mean, you were right there.
Okay, so I thought I was staring at Marsland. That was amazing. How did you do that?
Did you like that? I've been practicing changing and moving the earth around. Sometimes when I'm drawing my maps, there's ways that I could see it could be a little bit better, and being able to move the earth and it comes in handy.
You know, when you're not staring at papers, you're quite useful out here in the field.
Well, I do say thank you.
It was
Can we
quite
move this
spectacular.
to the cart so we can get going?
Yeah, I agree with Gwen. Gwen, good head.
I'm gonna stare at the pile of goo where the bandit used to be.
You stare at
Loves
it. You stare at it, and then you just kind of, you can't help but lightly kick the pieces into the hole. You're just like scooting the stuff that squeezed out, like just scraping your foot across the ground of like the dirt and brush pile and the pieces, and you're just kind of scooting it into the hole like you're sweeping, and you're just kind of looking around what you're doing. You're not even looking down.
Is this what you wanted, Bishop? Oh wait, I'm not yelling anymore.
I thought we were working on our emotional anger management, Oz. It did not seem like that was the case.
Bishop, they tried to kill us.
And then they gave up.
Yes, to
You killed
harry
them
the next people
anyway.
that come through.
Bishop just sits on the back of the cart.
Deacon steadies himself as you sit down. The whole cart just kind of shifts to one side. You can see like part of the wheel kind of lifts up on one side as Bishop.
Jade will
Alright.
go up and give Gunner a hug. Thanks for helping, buddy.
Yeah, that thing's
Appreciate
not
it.
getting on my cart, Catman.
He's not. He's more than capable of walking beside us.
He will
Thank you.
not
You
be
did a
coming
great
to
job.
Briarfork either.
Jade,
No.
Jade, Jade.
Yes, buddy.
I don't understand why we have to plant those bodies. I can easily take care of them for you.
How?
And he just licks his lips. You know.
Could we hear him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Bishop,
if you're hungry, go eat one. Quick, if you're hungry. We gotta
If he
go.
goes after the bodies, I will take care of him myself.
But they're dead. He has to eat.
Then he can eat you.
So what's wrong with the bodies? They're dead.
We are not disrespecting dead bodies. If
Very
you
well.
cannot handle that, then you can go somewhere else.
I didn't say I couldn't. I was just asking. Come on, Gunner, let's go. I'll hop up in the back.
He looks over there and you see him kind of bend down and quickly like lick a part of the gooed bandit that was crushed and then like
Gunner.
run back over to the cart.
Let's go.
What? Once everybody's on the cart and we start moving, I want to cast Prayer of Healing. So everybody heals for 18 points of damage.
Before we move, I will move the dirt back into the graves.
You see Marsland raise his hand and the dirt just and it just looks like a fresh patch of ground. All right. You all ain't for hire, are you? I mean, I could keep making this trip if you just hanging out with me.
How much would you pay us?
I could give you 10% of the take.
Each?
Each, sure.
That would be 50-50. Hmm. We
I
may
like
have
this
to
idea.
take that on once in a while so we can afford the house.
I suggest you move on, Deacon.
Yeah, I can't go any faster, big man. And he slaps the reins.
Is there room by Bishop in the back?
Yeah.
He's gonna totally punch me in the face. I'm gonna plop next to him.
Okay.
Bishop. Can we come to a reasonable conclusion that maybe I overreacted, but maybe you need to get a little bit more angry? I mean, it's what happens if they take one of our lives? Because we're trying to find a way for them to live.
I don't understand why humans want to kill so much. No one in that entire fight even tried to reason, knock them out. We could have taken them all to Briarfork for punishment.
I put one in
Instead,
the
you
pit.
all murdered. Savagely, in some instances. And he looks over at Marsland.
I was just trying to get a grasp of the situation.
Gosh. Marsland, that was funny.
It was. Did I make a good joke?
You're getting better.
learn.
That was excellent.
You, out of all of us, Oz, have explained that you want to be better. And what I saw, you didn't even try.
In retrospect, maybe you're right. But it's very difficult when you were consumed by the red fugue. It's
That
quite
is-
invigorating.
All I have to say about that.
The way I see it is there are dangers in the world that are outside of your control. If these people want to attack us, they are volunteering their lives in the act of doing so. We are here just to protect ourselves.
Randomly murdering is not justice.
They're really randomly murdering when they come to take our lives and our belongings.
Two of them gave up. If you had run him down and tackled him, would have been one thing. That is not what you did.
What if he got away then killed somebody else?
You saw what happened to his comrades. You saw how scared he was. Do you think that he would forget that?
Probably when the odds are in his favor next time. He knew he was outnumbered.
It's a fair point, Bishop. I will try to think clearer next time.
All I am saying,
Grit my
is
teeth and smile
killing.
at him.
killing is not always the answer. Have you seen me kill anyone in all of our time together?
No. That's
And
what I'm
have we
trying
made it
to
out
help you
of
to
situations?
rectify that situation.
I grab Oz by the neck
Ooh.
and I
Okay.
dangle him off the back of the cart.
Ow. Bishop, what are you doing?
Bishop, is this necessary?
That hurts.
It is easy to take a life. It is much harder to show mercy. And I bring him back to the edge of the cart.
Okay.
Is that what you wish of me?
There will be a time when showing restraint may cost us our lives.
Do you not think that I can take that judgment under consideration?
I hope so. But right now, we're comparing my body count with your inability to get on the map.
No, what we are discussing is you chasing someone down that has pretty much given up and murdering them.
Oh, Bishop. In
You
hindsight,
want me to see things from your perspective, yet none of you see anything from mine.
Why are you so quick to defend those that attacked us first?
I want to see the good in everyone. I know that can be naive. They thought they had the advantage since there were more of them, and they had the surprise. We already know hard times have fallen on these islands. Yes, some people will sit there and take advantage of that. That does not mean we have to lower ourselves to their standards.
Is self-defense lowering oneself to their standards? We were trying to honestly help them at first, and even through our gracious helping them getting back on their feet, they took that opportunity to hit us when we were vulnerable. That does not seem like an upstanding citizen.
And that is why there is justice. Once the advantage became ours, it could have been handled differently.
I do see your point now, I think. Status quo. Once we have hit status quo, we should keep it.
I tell you what, I will try not to kill one person the next time we get into an engagement. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I fear for the people that decide that harrying a bunch of adventurers coming through this pass is a good idea, but if that does happen again, I will try to spare one. I'll try.
All I am saying is if there's opportunity presents itself that we can take someone into custody, we should. Killing is just not the answer.
Bishop.
I think I see some of your point, Bishop. Some. A little bit. I can see where you're coming from.
Can you? You have a creature of destruction that you call on at any given moment.
That's why I said I see some, not all. My life is worth more than theirs. I am not going to let somebody take our lives just because they think they're better than us or they can overpower us. I see your point that, yeah, once we had the advantage, we could not kill them. But in the heat of battle, they will not hesitate to put a knife in either one of us.
Bishop just goes quiet.
Okay.
Bishop, you did so well. beating them to a pulp.
He doesn't respond.
Bishop. And I'll get up and I'll go and shit back with the others.
That sounds messy. After a few hours, night sets in, and Bishop, you recognize the area as Deacon pulls over inside a familiar cave and removes the brush to pull everybody inside and replaces the brush and starts a fire. You all feel protected around the campfire, and Deacon stretches out. What a day, right? I'm just gonna shut my eyes over here and just do my thing. So, y'all have a good night. What do you want to do? Y'all just go.
Marston's gonna take out his notebook and he's been paying attention during the travel, and he's gonna sketch out as detailed of a map as he can of their journey so far.
Okay. Rest of you?
He's bringing out tools and little cartographer instruments, and really getting detailed with it.
Okay. Not using his finger. Anyone else? Y'all just going to sleep?
Is gonna sit by the entrance of the cave and just sit there.
Okay.
We'll talk to Gunner.
I'm going to sit here and look at the money that I picked up out of these folks.
Yeah. Gunner's just sitting there, just looking from person to person.
So I'm going to introduce Gunner to everybody on a non-combat playing field.
He calls me Gunner.
Is that what
Gunner,
you want to call?
I don't care.
You did a good job today protecting us.
Yeah, you should be proud. You survived.
I am happy that I was not sent to be killed as every other time.
Any suggestions on how we need to work around him before we get to Briarfork?
You just hear from the back corner. He will not be anywhere near Briarfork.
I heard you the first time, Bishop. I don't plan on
Why are
taking
you
it.
asking?
Look at Oz. Got any suggestions on? Probably I should just stay back with him then. I don't think
Bishop.
it would be pertinent to leave him alone.
How far from Briarfork are we, Bishop?
You hear,
I wouldn't know exactly how much.
yeah, you hear Deacon, like, he lifts up a hat that's covering his eyes. About 2 days.
I don't think you want to stay here for 2 days plus however long we're in Briarfork, Jade. Maybe
Well-
find a spot for you to stay off when we get a little closer.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Before we get into town, I'll just hop off. Kind of just go out in the woods and hunt with him. Stay out of sight.
No fire breaths, right?
That is correct. I will light my own fires now that I have my pack with me.
But I don't want to go in the woods. I want to meet the people of this Briarfork.
But I don't think they want to meet you, buddy.
Everyone wants to meet me.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Remember the last town? They were just dying to meet you when they pummeled you to death?
Well, you didn't take time to do proper introductions.
It doesn't matter. I don't think it's going to work, buddy. I'm sorry. It's just
Never-
best that we stay out. Bishop doesn't want you there, and I understand that.
Never gonna have any fun.
Well, fun starting fires and fights is not fun.
I did exactly what you told me to do.
I know. I will have to be more instructive on what I need you to do next time. So, when we get some sleep, can you watch over the party?
Oh, I can. I can.
Yep. Just want to make sure nobody. We are in the cave, right?
Yep.
So he said. Yeah. All right. Nobody but these people right here can come in and out of the cave. If somebody does, let me know.
Sure.
With that, I'll lay down and get some sleep.
Okay. Quentin?
I'm just gonna eat something, go to sleep as well.
Okay. Oz?
I've got the gold here if anybody wants any of it. And I've divvied it up as much as I could. It gets very difficult when you start getting into smaller numbers. And so I'll give everybody the 9 gold, 7 silver, and 22 copper, and then wherever Jade is at, because Jade's outside, correct?
No, he's
No.
there.
I'm
Oh,
inside.
outside.
Okay, so I'll just give it to him, and that's going to leave 2 gold, 2 silver, and no copper, and then I will give that over to Deacon. If everyone's okay with this, because that's just too difficult to divvy up.
What was it? 9 gold.
7 silver, 22 copper.
AFK for a sec.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, where's mine? I was fighting too. I need my own little hoard.
I have it in my pouch.
I can't sleep on it there.
So I'll pull out a couple. I'll pull out a couple gold pieces, and here you go, buddy. Would this make you happy?
And he scoots them under his belly, and you just see him go, "Ah, that feels so great."
Get them, right?
Yeah.
Do you read the
Is anybody else taking watch? If not, I will take first watch with Gunner.
I think that's what Bishop is doing.
Yeah, Bishop's down there.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Never mind. Keep forgetting.
You hear snoring as Gunner is fast asleep.
I'll take second watch.
Okay. We just need Bishop.
He rolled a natural 20.
I saw that too.
I really don't trust Gunner.
Oh, me either. He looks at me like I'm a meaty steak that he's just
Yes.
dying to sink his teeth into.
Yes. And he's just waiting for us to go to sleep.
Okay.
Dude,
Oh, there he is. You want to do your perception check, Bishop?
Okay, perception. $22.
The night is quiet. You look out and think about the conversations you've had. And after a few hours, Oz comes up, kind of taps you on the shoulder.
I'll be AFK for a second.
Why don't you get some rest, Bishop?
As much as I can.
Did Did Gunnar stir at all?
No.
I don't know who I'm worried about more. The dragon or the bandits outside.
I would worry about the recklessness of Jade and his dragon.
True. We are a group of miscreants, aren't we?
Currently. I do not mean to get on you so hard, Oz. I just want to help you better yourself, as you say you want.
Bishop, I'm fully aware that sometimes I can get out of control. The problem is, I kind of like it. And so when you're coming down from something like the Red Fugue, it's difficult to think clearly.
I think I understand a small part. Things have been coming back to me from the time before. I don't know if I was such a good person. Things I see are not pleasant. I don't know if I want that part of me to come back.
What could be so horrific?
I don't quite understand it all right now, so trying to explain it would be moot. Just trust. I think I was where you were, if not far worse, at some point. I get up and kind of move away.
I'm just going to look at his back as he's moving away, eyes wide, thinking about how much worse it could be.
All right.
All right, perception roll coming up.
Okay.
Beep. Say 19. Do I have to announce it anymore? I mean, I just like saying it. 19.
I mean, it's there. All right. You don't hear anything. It's a quiet night. Morning arrives. And as you step outside into the light of morning, the snow has started covering the ground. The cold, biting air is rough, and again, the snow is everywhere. Travel's a bit slower as Deacon slaps the reins and you move forward. As you start getting toward the outer edges of the pass, the snow recedes a bit. Is there anything anyone wants to do on this part of the travel?
Is it a covered wagon or is it just a regular?
Nope.
It's
open.
uncovered. Okay.
Yep.
And where's Gunnar?
Walking beside it.
Just walking beside it. All right. So I'm gonna look behind me at Gunnar and I'm like, "Hey, Gunnar."
Yes.
I was thinking about taking the name Dragon Slayer.
I was thinking about taking the name Elf Eater.
I'd like to see you try.
Okay. And he steps back and he starts heading toward. You can see him kind of taking an offensive position to leap toward Oz.
Is it still traveling along?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
Okay.
Shave it for when we camp tonight. I need some entertainment. And beating a dragon to a pulp sounds very fun. I must stare at him.
Okay. He just licks his lip. It'll be tasty. You travel, the sun sets. As you get to the outside of the pass, you pull over to the side. You can see the ground's kind of matted down, like it's a pretty common camping area here before Briarfork. Deacon sets up the camp, kicks back. And nighttime is here. What do y'all want to do?
I'm going to look at Gunner. Gunner!
Is it time?
It is. And then I'm going to put the halberd and set it down.
Okay.
And I'm going to take off the brass knuckles. I'm going to make sure that he sees this.
Okay.
I'm
basically
basically going to just put down all the weapons and just bring out my fists.
All right.
and I'm gonna whisper something to Gunner, and I'll just step back.
All right.
Ready.
Both of you roll initiative.
Okay. 18.
19, it says.
Oh, plus 1. 19.
Jade, you'll have to you roll for Gunner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was sending you a message.
Is this what you really want to do, Oz?
What's up with a little sparring?
Do I still need to roll initiative on this, or?
Yeah, he needs an initiative
Okay.
count. It goes off your initiative, so
Okay.
As long as it doesn't turn anything worse than sparring.
14.
okay. Oz, you're first.
Hey, just gonna I'm gonna run up and I'm going to try and grab him by the neck.
All right, both of
Okay.
you. I'll make the contested strength check for Gunner.
Okay, so you just need a strength roll.
Yep.
Okay. That one.
Okay. Okay. You fail. You run up, and Gunner just steps to the side, and is that all you've got?
Okay.
Gunner, do what you're gonna do. Jade, you're in full control here.
Okay. So Gunner's going to just try to attack his leg.
All right.
So try to swipe at his leg. And nat 20.
All right. Get that deck out.
I have all the nat 20s to get.
How it works. Nat 1 to nat 20.
You have advantage on your next attack against the target.
Okay. Roll damage.
Seven.
Okay. Oz, you take 7 damage.
Yep.
And you're up.
All right. Gonna run up and try and grapple him again.
All right. Just roll it right here. That is just
Damn it.
22.
Yep. 7.
He again moves out of the way.
You're a fast little bugger.
You haven't even seen yet.
Okay, that's it. That's the end of the turn.
Gunner will just stare him down and be like, I'll let you go again. Let you try that again. And let him, and just kind of doesn't attack. Just
Take
holds
a
his,
defensive
holds his ground.
action.
He's all right. So you have disadvantage on your next attack, Oz.
Yep. And they're gonna grapple again. So that's disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Beep. 8.
16.
Okay.
He slides around. You must have not known I'm a red one. All right. Gunner, bring in your attack.
Gunner will just kind of just shake his head in disgust. Takes a defensive action.
He's got to
Got it.
attack. He can't just keep defensive.
Okay. All right, so he's gonna try to sweep for the legs again. Oh, it was on a nat 20 and it rolled over 7.
All right. He misses.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try and just do an unarmed strike.
All right. Nat 20.
Okay.
Who got the nat 20?
I did.
Oz.
Unarmed.
Okay. So Gunner does not add his proficiency bonus to his next attack roll.
Okay. How much damage does he take?
Oh, it's just 5.
Okay.
There.
Good.
Okay. And he will, good one. And he will attack again. Nine.
Okay. Oz.
But nah. I'm gonna hold my action. You've done well. You didn't eat me.
But the night's not over.
All right. And I'm gonna swing again. 15.
I think that hits. No. He has 16.
All right. Gunner.
I'm going to swing for the legs again.
Can't wait for all this to be animated.
13.
So it takes like 10 minutes instead of 6 seconds.
Mhm.
13.
Yeah.
That doesn't hit.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Keep going, guys.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put my hands up. All right. Good. Good. I need to get some rest tonight, Gunner.
Gunner will just bow his head. Well done. You'll come back over to me.
Use some restraint, Jade.
I'll
He's
taste
only
his
gonna get
flesh
better.
later.
You're harder to take down when it's just one-on-one, it seems.
You're just kind of slow.
It seems so. Maybe I'm tired from sitting on my rear end in that cot.
Maybe. And he looks over at Jade. Jade! And he points toward the ground with his claw. Coin.
What did you do with the last two?
Don't worry about where those last two went.
Did you get them from the cave? Did you bring them with you? Yes or no?
No.
So you left two, but I thought it was your hoard. It's very disappointing.
Where do dragons keep their hoard? In caves.
Oh,
I left it in the cave to be piled upon later.
yeah, about that. All right. So I throw him a silver.
Well, that's not very comfortable.
Well, you learn to bring it with you next time. I will add a gold to it.
Sure, I'll add it in my pocket.
Just tell me about it in the morning and I'll pick it up for you.
Just remember to pick it up.
Just go to sleep.
I think Jay needs to commission a leather worker for a little like pouch pack back for Gunner.
I'm gonna have to at this point.
He kind of lays on it and he rolls over and just sighs. He rolls over again.
I would just like roll my eyes. Are you serious? And I'll throw a gold down.
I am tired. And he lays on right on top of it, setting his head right on top of it.
Can you tell the difference between gold and copper by laying on it?
Someone's not a dragon.
I'm gonna stick a piece of copper on the ground and I'm gonna lay on it.
It just feels like a rock underneath you. Like,
I took 2 out of my inventory.
okay. All right. Anyone else? What are y'all doing?
I'm done making a fool out of myself for the evening.
Are you two done over there?
Seems like they enjoyed themselves.
Gunner's
I
asleep.
can't fight a tree. At least I can fight a dragon.
I suggest you save your energy in case some more bandits come along. We don't need you injuring yourselves.
I'll look at my leg and I say, that's a fair point. It may have been a little foolish, but how else will we stay ready for the next fight? Sitting on this cot.
You should stop doing that.
Well, we've just spent a bunch of time in places where we weren't in imminent danger of creatures coming out of the forest and attacking us. Perhaps in a nice, comfortable, controlled environment would be a good place to practice.
Fine.
Apparently, Marslin's the mom of the group.
All right. What are you all doing?
I'll take first watch.
I'll take the second.
I'm gonna go up and cast Cure Wounds on Oz's leg.
Okay.
Wrong one. 17
Wrong
points
leg.
of healing.
Thank you. He's a fast one, little dragon.
Seems like he was giving you a run for your money there.
He was certainly running. I was chasing after him like a small child chasing after a giant horse. How are you faring, Quentin?
About as good as I can be, I guess.
Are you sure?
Not a whole lot I can do right now.
I suppose. I am worried about you, as I know you are.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a good trip back. But the best thing I can do is, pray for the best. Maybe we'll get lucky. The academy possibly come up with a cure or something.
Maybe.
Or they might get information out of I forgot the priest's name.
Or
Cluster?
Cirrus. Was it a Cirrus?
Cluster.
Cyrus.
Oh, yes.
The one we stole.
Yeah, the bad one. Yeah.
DM's disappointed in us.
It's in the notes.
It is in the notes.
I just don't have the notes.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's Cirrus, though.
Maybe it's the information will come to the forefront, and you will be with us a little longer until we can find the cure.
Potentially. Based on what?
We have a cure. I'll look at Bishop. It's like, however, it's nothing we can spread around.
No, and I fully understand where Bishop's coming from for treating Luna, since she is so young compared to Hugh. And no one ever wants to see a little one die.
I suppose, yes.
But it's time for some sleep, Buzz. I'll talk to you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
I'd also like to point out, DM, that I was right, and the name is Cirrus.
I didn't say
Or
a
however
word.
you want to pronounce it.
Saris?
You said that was my perception roll in there, by the way.
I saw it.
Okay.
Okay. You have a hard time keeping your eyes open when you're keeping watch. Nothing happens to you, but
must be the blood loss.
During this race, anyone do anything, Bishop, before Jade does the next watch?
I'll see about lost memories.
Okay. Roll an intelligence.
With everything that's been going on this trip.
Come on, give me a freaking break. I have to raise that DC.
No, you don't.
We don't want a repeat of the other character who could never hit his DC.
That's true. You kind of you sit down and power down and try to think back again of what happened, your past. In your mind's eye, 1 second. In your mind's eye, you see your eyes blink open, and you see arms, legs, bodies, all of mechanical constructions hanging around walls. A small face appears before you. Long, curly white mustache, bald head, and thick glasses that, with the light in the room, obscure his eyes. And let's see what we have. He should be awake by now. Hello! And he starts tapping between your eyes, and you pull away slightly. Oh, this one is awake. Welcome to life, B1. You look around to see tables filled with instruments and tools, and others that look like you. A voice can be heard in the distance. Is it ready? Is my army ready? I've just got the first one done. We have many more to go. You will perform these tasks quicker, or there will be penalties. Yes, my lord. And your mind snaps back to the crackling campfire. As you stare out into the darkness of night, and you see Oz there, his eyes heavy. What do you want to do?
Just gonna sit there.
Okay. Jade, you get up and kind of tap Oz on the shoulder. Oz kind of springs up.
Oh, no. No. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Got a shave.
Are you sure?
Yep.
You kind of look like you were dozing.
I
Perhaps you should get some sleep.
maybe. I'd prefer if you didn't tell anyone about this. Thank you.
I didn't see anything.
Thanks. And I'm gonna go back.
I did.
Please tell me that's canon.
With your passive
wow.
perception so low, you didn't hear it, but it's definitely canon.
Yeah. And so I'm going to come over and I'm going to go to my bedroll and just begin resting.
You just crash down.
Yep.
As the night progresses, Jade, you look around and see the open plains around you and the chill in the air. You watch Gunner and think to yourself, what have you gotten yourself into? But you know you're up for the task. You can control this. Night turns to morning. The sun peaks over the horizon. You hear, hey, at least we're going to sleep in a bed tonight. As Deacon gets up, gets the carts ready. Come on, everybody. You want to see Briarfork before nightfall? You better get moving. What y'all want to do?
I'll be up and getting ready.
Okay. Everybody.
I'll
gathering my things.
I'll pick the money up off the ground.
Okay. You get in the cart and begin traveling.
Deacon,
After-
please stop the cart 2 miles before we hit Briarfork.
Yeah, no problem, boss. No problem. After a couple hours, you pass by some large open fields of grain, a familiar sight to you, Bishop. Except that the fields are barren, dead, lumped over. You pass by them for quite some time. They're significant fields, and it looks like the crops have all went bad. Cart
Have
slow.
you been back here, Deacon, since you took me to the city?
Yeah. I'm sure you'll get the details when you go visit with your family. Things aren't as good as they were, and it happened fast. I'll let them tell you. And the cart slows to a stop as dusk begins setting in. It's about 2 miles out, like you asked for.
I want to look around. What is there any covering? Any shelter for him?
Not really. It's, I mean, there's fields to your north. There's a coastline just to slight northeast. I mean, there's some cliffs there along the coastline. To the south is a pretty significant forest if you want to travel the couple miles down to it.
So the cliffs are really close then?
They're not
To the
terribly
north?
far.
Okay. I want to look around and there's nobody around?
Not at the
No
moment.
one to be seen?
It's dark.
Okay. All right. Bishop, going to drop him off here. And so that way he doesn't come into town. Are you okay with that?
That is why a deacon stopped 2 miles out.
All right. So I'll hop out real quick. I'll be right back, Deacon. Come with me, Gunner.
Oh, where are we going?
So we'll get a little away from the cart and I'll look at Gunner. Gunner, do you like being out?
Well, yes.
Okay. This is how it's going to work. You understand? I'm going to do persuasion
Well,
on
tell
him.
me how you're going to persuade him.
So, going to persuade him with a handful of gold for him to sleep on at night
Okay.
for Dragon's Horse. So I'm going to pull out big handful of gold. Do you see this, Gunner?
Yeah.
Would this be comfortable to sleep on?
Absolutely.
So in order for you to have this, you have to do exactly what I say. Can you do that?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
$15.
Okay. Anything you say.
You are to stay out of sight of anybody. No one is to see you. Do not start fires. If you find a rabbit or a deer, you can eat. I will come back for you. Do not come looking for me. I will come find you. Do you understand?
If you give me that, I understand completely.
I will give it to you when I come back.
When you come back,
I am going to leave you here for a couple days. We are going to go into town and check on somebody.
okay.
Because if you can't and you ruin things again, they're going to make me leave the group, and I will make sure you never come out again.
Okay.
So, I tell you what, I'm going to take my purse off of me. I'm going to take. I'm going to take 80 gold out of it. Put it in another pocket in my backpack. Here. And I'll give it to him and let him in the bag so he can carry it in his mouth.
How much is in the bag?
50 gold.
Okay. He takes
Here.
it.
Bunch of gold. Go up there in those cliffs. Find a place to lay down. And I'll come back for you. I'll miss you. I'll be back as soon as I can. And I'll give him a hug. Don't disappoint me.
And you see him biting down strange on the bag. 1, 2,
Go. Gunner. Go.
3. And
Count tonight.
and he runs off into the night.
I'll go back and hop into the truck.
All right, we going in?
Yes.
Take us to Briar Inn, please.
The Briar Inn? I figured you want to go right to the Burrowstones.
I have some thinking to do.
All right. He rolls forward. You enter into the town of Briarfork. Hold on. Because I take so much freaking abuse from these people about not having maps for cities and everything else. Oh, I didn't set that as a... Okay. Let's do this so everyone else can see too.
Thank you, DM.
Yeah. I was harassing Mike as well about it. You enter into Briarfork and you see Bishop. It's even for nighttime, it's a bit more quiet than normal here.
I like the population 200. I like that.
I'm sitting here like, what is Pop 200?
Wow.
I didn't think it
Wow.
was population. I thought it was like the program he used to make this because he did better than Microsoft Paint.
Wow.
He pulls up beside the Briar Inn. Here you go. Until next time, huh?
If you will be in town for a few days, depending on what happens here, we may be going back to Candor's Keep.
Now, believe me, I'm going to take a nice long rest after this last trip. Takes a lot out of you fighting off, stray bandits.
If memory serves, you didn't even get your weapon ready.
I
until
know
we were
I
done.
did well, didn't I? Kind of a hero, but yeah.
VIP of the match.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I saw.
Appreciate the ride.
Anytime.
Is there a sign that says Briarfork population 200 in there?
Jesus
the
Christ.
side of the road?
I can't even put something in. I'm going to put a population on here so they roughly know how many people live here, and it puts a number in, and I still get grief. I can't win. The heck? No, there's not. There's not like a little scrape out of one of them and somebody writing 199 when somebody gets killed.
I think it's exactly what Oz wanted to do.
That's what I'm thinking. I was like, oh man, that means Luna died because it says 199 underneath it.
Oh, man. All right. Deacon drives off into the distance, and you stand outside a modest tavern with a sign that says the Briar Inn.
I live with these people. I know these people. Please be as respectful as possible. And I walk in.
I'll treat them with kindness.
Everyone going in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The inside of the tavern is quaint and small. There's a small eating area and a really small bar. And you see behind the counter is a fire ganassi who dressed in kind of standard leathers, but his hair is a bright yellow that glows against the red of his skin. He has these deep blue, like ocean blue eyes. Ah, Bishop, it's been too long.
It seems things have changed since I left.
Don't you know it? Nothing stays the same. How you been?
There have been ups and downs on my travels.
Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like you found some friends? Or they just come in behind you?
They are my companions in this endeavor, at least for the time being. I will need rooms for each of them.
Not a problem. Friend of the inn is always a friend of the Burrowstones. Feel free to take one on the house for tonight. You all look tired.
Well, that's very kind of you.
We're a friendly folk here in Briarfork.
Much better reception than the last time we were in. My name's Gwenton. What's yours?
Uthan Firespark. Not to be confused with Shadowspark. No, he did not say that.
Wait, you're telling me there's 2 Chronicles we need to find now?
There's so many books. This is the tale of Marsland. And he reaches down and pulls some keys out. Not a lot of visitors. There's a room for each of you.
What we found on our travels here did not bode well. Bandits, thieves. What happened to the crops?
They got sick. They got real sick.
It seems that whatever is going around on this island is now affecting more than living population.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that or if it's and he looks at you like he doesn't want to have the conversation in front of your friends. Could be anything.
Please, food and drink.
Since when do you drink?
Not for me.
Sure you don't need to lube up those pipes?
What's a jug of oil?
I have other matters to attend to. Can I turn around to everybody? I will be back in the morning.
We'll be here when you need us, Bishop.
Want some company? I promise not to kill anyone.
Just walks out the door.
Don't scare Uthan already.
I'll take that as a no.
Please don't kill anyone.
It's a joke between us. And I'll start to tell him the tale of the Bishop and Oz Chronicles.
This is the same bishop. That bishop.
At Bishop. Mister, I must show restraint. That
Yeah, you really should.
One
You're
finds this
taking
as a joke.
his side?
We
So,
have
this
a
could be a
great town
joke.
elder that you can go to, and he's got a nice couch you can lay down and kind of talk these things out. And he makes, I tell you, it really helped me. I get a little hot-headed, and he stops and looks at you with a grin on his face.
I can imagine. I don't see many of your kind.
Not many.
What brings you to Briarfork?
I grew up here.
Curious.
Curious that I grew up here?
Yes. That would be like me saying that I grew up here.
Why can't you grow up here? It's a great place to live. It was.
It was a great place to live.
Just the night talking. Anyways, here's your room keys.
Take one and say thank you.
I'll take another.
What does this phrase mean? The night talking.
Don't you ever have one of those nights where it's just the day feels twice as long? So the night makes you a little more open.
Is there something going on that's causing you to work extra hard these days?
You're not from around here, are you?
Do I look like I'm from around here?
Hey, what is it with you all of you thinking that people can only come from certain places? There's a lot of racial discrimination going on here. Like, people can live where they want. I don't get...
I'm sorry, sir. I am usually the one being discriminated because I am blue, and solely because I am blue.
I've seen your kind here before.
Really? Oh, I'd be fascinated to meet them.
It was just 2 months ago.
What was their name?
Oh, I'd
Do
have
you
to look
remember?
back through the records to see. I don't remember.
Did they have the same blank expression as our friend over here?
Yeah. Very similar personalities.
Like walking stones with papers in their hands.
I do remember they were talking about an accident. Something happened. Looking for a new place to live. Big accident. Really big. Trying to remember what the details were.
Was the city Rashan? Did they ever say that?
Rashan, that's what it was. That's where
Gosh,
they
that
were
is-
from.
That is where I am from. Were
Yeah.
do the names Corvani or Boltar sound familiar at all?
Nah, I don't remember that.
Oh, okay. I got excited for a second. I got split up from just about everybody that I knew when that accident happened. I hope I can run into them someday. I think they made it out all right, but due to the nature of the incident, we got separated. There wasn't enough time to plan out where we were going.
That's a story. Wouldn't mind hearing sometime.
I'm gonna sit there with my mouth agape. That's more about Marzan than I've gathered over the past several weeks.
Well, you didn't ask.
I'm. Well, fine. Marzan,
Oz.
what the hell happened to your hometown?
Have I never brought this up? I thought I have brought this up.
No.
Oh. My hometown is no more.
As in, like, gone.
Like big boom, gone.
Big bada boom.
Well, that's very sad.
We had a bustling scientific community at the center of our town. People would come from far and wide to study there and be a part of our combine. Then one day, it all went wrong. Nobody really knows what happened. All we know is it was a massive explosion and everybody was immediately evacuated. It was chaos as everybody was leaving the city. Just getting on the first boat you could find a spot on and setting sail. That's how I ended up in Candor's Keep.
As a refugee.
If you want to put it like that, yes.
I mean, you don't have a home.
Not anymore.
I mean, you have a hole.
Oh, I guess I do have a home now, thanks to all of you. We have bought a home.
True. We had forgotten about that. Yes, it's,
Eventually, we'll live
I
in it.
mean, it's got 4 walls and a roof.
It actually has quite a few more walls than 4 I counted.
Yes, Marsden, it does. Have you seen anybody since you evacuated?
Not anybody from my town. That's why I got very excited when our friend here mentioned that he's seen people of my type. It's the first I've heard of somebody else making it to this land.
So where did the people go that were on the boat with you?
Well, we spread out. It was chaos. Nobody had a
imagine.
home. Nobody knew where they were going. It was very much fend for yourself.
I can imagine. Wow. I mean, kind of. I couldn't imagine an entire city exploding.
It was a good city. But, Oz, your story doesn't sound too unfamiliar, fleeing from what you once called home.
True, but my home still exists, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. The privilege.
Do you know the names that he mentioned?
Who?
Corvani
Didn't
and
mention any names.
Volta.
I mentioned those names.
Oh,
Those Kovani and Bolta, those are my parents.
Are we sitting here having a conversation right around the front desk?
Yep.
Yeah.
we're just
Oh, yeah.
all sitting right there.
Absolutely.
Do you guys want to move to a table and we can have this conversation over food?
Sure.
I mean, Othin, you're welcome to join us. I mean, I'm sorry for being so. Here, look behind us. There's people waiting to come up with us.
He said it wasn't very busy, so.
Okay, you all continue to talk, and as you do that, Bishop, where are you headed?
Boom.
Okay. You head to the shop and see the familiar sign, Burrowstone Family Hammer and Nail. You open the door into a large room. You can smell the familiar smell of firewood and flux as it immediately hits you and you walk in. A long wooden counter stretches from one side of the room to the other, blocking access to a forge that still has a few embers glowing softly red. A few swords and shields line the wall, and various mechanical constructed devices lay in disrepair. From the back room, you hear, "We are closed. Come back tomorrow unless you are here to collect your protection money, in which case, I told you, you see a dwarven woman step out from the back, wiping her hands with an oily cloth. Bishop! She throws a wooden counter up and runs out to embrace you. You're back!
I wish I had better news. What is this about protection money?
You see that Els is wearing her fine leathers with the Burrowstone crest emblazoned on the chest. Her dark hair is pulled tightly behind her head, and oil is smudged on her face. Her bronzed skin is illuminated in the torchlight of the room. Oh, don't worry about that. Trenton! Bishop is back! A tan-skinned human man rushes out from the back. His sandy blonde hair waves as he saunters forward. He wears an open white tunic displaying a bare chest and sports amethyst-colored pants with black boots. Well, how are you, sir? And he steps out and embraces you. Bishop, where have you been?
I told you I was going to find a cure, one way or another.
Did you split your motivator again? And she's poking at something behind you. It looks... Look at all these jammings. Trenton! And Trenton comes back there and looks. Bishop! Have you been out to sea? I see salt damage.
That is correct.
She reaches up and grabs hold of the round part right around your head and just pulls you straight down just with one arm and like puts her face to face with your... I told you to be careful and not get into trouble.
Unfortunately, trouble found me on many occasions.
Trouble found you, Bishop. The I can't hurt a squirrel, Bishop. You know, we almost had to become vegan because of you.
It is rough out there.
I told you.
It seems there have been changes since I've been gone.
You can say that again. But don't, I forgot, Bishop. You don't have to say it again.
How is Luna?
You're all she ever talks about. When she can talk.
I have brought some people I have encountered on my travels. One of which I want to bring here in the morning. There is much to discuss about what we have found and decisions that need to be made.
Did you hear that, Trenton? Bishop made friends.
I don't know if I would call them friends exactly.
Oh, come on now. How long have you been with them?
A few weeks.
Definitely could have used you here.
I missed you as well.
You hear... B? B, is that you?
I head in the direction of the voice.
You push back behind the counter and down the small hall. The wood smells of herbs and poultices as you move toward the back of the home. To your left, you pass by your old resting area where the workbench and tools lay scattered about. You briefly see drawings of a metal figure holding the hand of a small child in a field of grass and flowers on a sunny day. You turn at the end of the hall and duck into a small room filled with pink and purple rugs and curtains. The window to the room lets in a small amount of light from the street torches. A small stove sets beside a bed, glows red, casting illumination to the room. The bed is worn and it's lost much of its color since the last time you were here. In it, you see a small, dark-haired child, fever on her brow. Her dark skin glistens in the light from the stove. A cloth lies across the top of her head, dripping with water. Even from here, you can hear her struggling with each breath. Bee?
I am here, Luna.
I knew you'd come back to tell me goodbye.
Hopefully, it is not goodbye.
Oh, Bee. I'm old now. I understand what's happening. She shifts slightly in her bed. You can see she's grown really thin and pale in this time away. Her eyes are sunk in. You can see the outline of even her skull. Her eyes are dark, not bright like they used to be. And you can see that her lips are cracked and worn. Bee, I really missed you. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh,
I was just like getting so engrossed. I was just
Yeah, unfortunately, we took a little longer than I expected. We didn't have time to really process that out.
It's all right. I didn't think picking a fight with a dragon would take as long. Yeah, my bad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's all part of it.
they
Definitely.
have 3 years.
Or more. So, yeah. Hopefully that was interesting and captivating. We turn off the sad music here.
No session next week.
Yeah, we are not.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, yeah, we won't be here next week because I'll be traveling. So we'll be back that next week, which is the 27th. And then we will be off the 6th because we'll be returning from Midland Mall. And then we'll be back, whatever that next day is, the 14th or whatever of March. So, yeah. So we'll be off next week. It's unfortunate. We'll be around Wednesday for the unofficial, official pre-show show to Banter and Babble. You'll find us there. Make sure you check them out. That's should be that at 9:00 every Wednesday. And don't forget, if you didn't know that tomorrow's Valentine's Day, there you go. Yeah, Unsane Night, which is actually gotta go up here because my brain is shot. Deathimus. We like having you. We had a lot of fun tonight. We had some combat, and then it got dark real quick here in Briarfork. So, I love these moments. I love these moments for sure. So, yeah, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, Cherry. You don't want to forget that little tidbit. Again, we're gonna show up here Midland Mall Comic Con. You're only gonna have to hear about this one more time, and because then it'll be
at
here.
least 2. One before, one after.
Yep, because we'll be talking about when we get back that day. We'll be talking about everything that went on. Hopefully, we get a lot of pictures this year, and then on like the Wednesday after we get back, we can do like a session where we have people log in and we just talk about what happened, how things went, how some of the sessions went. Did anyone show up at all? We'll see. Hopefully, we get as busy as we did last year because that was a lot of fun. As some lady with oily rags, I just want the discounted chocolate from after Valentine's Day. Well, there is that. So lot going on. So we are, again, we thank you for coming out. We appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with us. If you're listening, we love you too. Of course, for all that. And we are going to send you over as soon as I can click the right thing to Legends on Paper, another smaller D&D group. So we'll send you over. I just make sure none of them logged on real quick. Some of the other folks we support. All right, they did not. So until next time, we'll see you in the dungeon. Take care, everyone. Got to get the song going.
The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you've been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you've been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip, but I body like I'm playing lacrosse. Beat to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy, acknowledge me. I've been demolishing your cities, I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad, y'all must be the cast. I'm killing the master, villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard, within the rap fast for the masses. I ravage all races and classes. Savage, I can't stop myself. Thinking of all the ways I can top myself. On God, I can move like a devil. I hope you and your squad are ready.